welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to.
We are.
Kevin, great to hear from you. And Anthony Davis often is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year and even MVP, but don't expect him to indulge in that talk. He said, if I play to my potential, then those just happen. But winning another title...
You always have. Priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position. And for the Lakers, Trevor Ariza out there with Johnson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Bradley in at the 2. Bounce pass from Westbrook. The 11-footer. And it's LeBron missing. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Morant outside. Fires from the line. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Morant can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants.
And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Bradley.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Morant against Westbrook. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Good D by Westbrook. LeBron outside. First quarter, just over a minute played. Ariza has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Bane. James covering. Bane, no good. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to LeBron. Ariza trying to break loose, and he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson, and he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. The first free throw is good.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Morant surveying the D. It's stolen by Bradley. Here's Westbrook. Makes it off the glass. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, Westbrook able to score from anywhere. He just is so assertive and confident in what he can do out there.
Morant against Ariza. Out to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. There's Jackson with the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Here's Westbrook. LeBron trying to free himself up. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
From 13, Bain, no good. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Nice shot by James.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. He knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
Pass to Bain. Out to Morant. Down low and stolen by Ariza.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter. James finds Bradley. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. Ariza against Jackson. Ariza no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Brooks feeling it out a bit over Westbrook. Brooks misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
He was all alone on that. James has got 6.
Off a hot feed right there, LeBron, automatic.
Now the Grizzlies with it. So timeout call here. The first for Memphis.
All right, fans.
Things not going their way. He wants to just try to talk this over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. Konchar's checked in for Bain. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Morant. Melton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Monk. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Brooks outside. Rebounded by Anthony.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Ellington. A shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Anderson. Here's Tillman. Discarded by Howard. Now, here's Monk. And there's the pass to Anthony. Over Anderson. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Lakers ahead. They lead by 13. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound on the difference between offense and defense.
It's more delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all five guys at the same time and not moving and cutting in one pass or, one bad.
Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the 1 spot. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
And so Clark nails both of them.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Passes it to Howard. Goes up and lays it. Makes it easy. Howard's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
The concentration, the strength, the balance. Howard doing a nice job staying focused on the rim despite getting hit.
Now here's Melton. He's guarded closely. Anderson outside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Horton Tucker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And he makes the first. Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Now Anderson. And there's the drive. Here's Tillman. And the basket is good.
How about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
Anthony against Clark. From 12 feet out. Here's Reeves. It's deflected. Anderson outside to the paint. Clark kicks to Melton. Pass to Tillman. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Xavier Tillman at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. James checked in for Howard. Riza comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Horton Tucker. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Monk. Then for the Grizzlies, Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Bain comes in for John Conchaw. And it's Morant in for DeAnthony Melton. Good on both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Westbrook dishes to Ariza. Pass to Johnson. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And, you know, Ariza is a great value-utility Velcro kind of guy. I mean, somebody that knows how to dish the rock.
And the pass to Bain. Passes to Tillman. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's James. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Morant against Westbrook. Pass to Anderson. Some nice passing there by Memphis.
2 minutes.
Fires it up. And again, Memphis no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Westbrook passes to Reeves. Kicks it out to Johnson. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Ariza. Here's Reeves. The pass to Johnson. The tray. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Goes back up. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's
his hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
To the middle. LeBron is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And so it's Memphis with it. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 9-point game. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you can see when he has the basket in his sights, he's going to attack. And once he's in tight,
that's his first personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Clark, he's checked in for Tillman.
LeBron James at the line for one.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Morant passes to Adams. Back to Morant. To the inside. Here's Adams. Clark trying to get open. Adams' shot is off. Lakers leading by 10.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And James gets it to go on the assist by Ellington. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter. It's Morant with the drive. Misses, and he wants that one back. And so it's Los Angeles. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The Lakers came ready to play. They put together the kind of powerful run that every team would love to have. 10-2 off the tip. Just a
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Johnson is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Avery Bradley, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brooks. Adams trying to free himself up. Johnson with the defensive effort. And here's Bradley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Westbrook. Bradley kicks to Westbrook. Ariza passes to Johnson. James trying to free himself up. Johnson's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 12. On the wing, Brooks. Over Westbrook. That one a little long.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Adams, the bounce pass. Morant passes to Jackson. Inside. He's off on that one. Good D by James.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And the rejection by Jackson. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Conchar comes in for Bain. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Morant. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Here's Horton Tucker. Brooks covering. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Melton with the ball. Anthony on him. Anthony with the defensive effort.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Takes it from 10. Good on the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Brooks with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. knocked away. And here is Los Angeles now. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Lakers. 17-point lead, their biggest. Monk, the pass to Anthony. It's rebounded by Memphis.
2 minutes.
Anderson with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Pass to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Anderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Howard. That one off the back iron and out. Lakers leading by 17. Reeves the pass to Anthony. The turnaround. Howard. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Lakers. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Conjar. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. Anderson up top. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Anderson's got his second basket of the night.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Anderson. 46 seconds left in the third. Outside Jackson. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Here's Horton Tucker, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. LeBron's checked in for Howard. Stanley Johnson comes in for Anthony. Bradley's checked in for Horton Tucker. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Malik Monk. Memphis also making some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jackson. Bain comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's John Morant in for DeAnthony Melton. The 9-foot shot. Avery Bradley pulls it in. Bradley's got his fourth rebound in this one. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers lead by 14. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. They've got Adams. Clark is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bain in at the 2. Now here's Ellington. He's covered by Clark. 4 on the shot clock. Westbrook wishes to Bradley. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Pass to Bain. LeBron against Morant. Brooks outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Grizzlies. Here's Westbrook. Another shot. James misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Out to Morant. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. The lead now cut to single digits.
Now, how about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Westbrook against Morant. Westbrook double team. Here is Ellington. Back to Westbrook. To the paint. Here's LeBron. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Morant against Westbrook. Here's Clark. Offensive rebound. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Wayne Ellington. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Throws it up high.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Bain. Ariza covering. It's Morant in the corner. The pass to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And now just a 5-point Laker lead.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Passes it to Ariza. Dishes it to James. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Bradley kicks to Westbrook. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer.
We get such elevation on that jump shot, does Westbrook. And his concentration, impeccable.
Westbrook against Morant. And the rejection by LeBron. Westbrook against Adams. Pass to James. And they double up LeBron. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's the Lakers with it. The 3 from Bradley. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Lakers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Russell Westbrook.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
James right side. Bradley kicks to Westbrook. Pass to LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Bradley. Time on the assist by James.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Johnson, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Johnson. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting.